November was a month where I felt that the only way it could get worse, and it did. I'm pretty serious. You may get tired of me hearing this over and over, but if how my channel is of any indication, you can tell. If 2023 is the year my channel finally dies, I say let it. I'm just fed up. This is MegamanNG. Welcome to my December 2022 monthly update. It's a last chance to press forward. Let's just get on with it. November was filled with a lot to do. Let me start on the streaming side. And on the streaming side, I did God of War Ragnarok. And it was thanks to my brother that I was able to get my hands on this game. Man, it was a hell of a ride. Over 10 stream sessions. Actually, it's 14. And as of today, I've just gotten the Platinum Trophy. And why I did that? Bragging rights, pretty much. I want to show my brother that I pulled it off, and pulled it off well. I don't know what I plan to stream afterwards, but I can say with certainty that it'll most likely be Mass Effect. Why that game, I don't know. I probably want to try something different. To everyone who has been there for my stream, you have my sincerest thanks. Truthfully, I mean it. In terms of uploads, yes, we did Bayonetta 3, which I finished. I did Pokemon Scarlet, which I'm still continuing. And I'm doing The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. And as of today, we are at part 23 with the City in the Sky. And yes, I'm going to have to edit a portion of it because, man, that took me forever, all because of one mistake. A mistake that cost me about 10 or so minutes. So, that's pretty much all there was. If you're wondering what to come for the last month of the year, it'll be simply this. I'll be finishing up whatever games that need to be covered. This consists of Pokemon Scarlet and Twilight Princess HD. After that, I don't know. I'm dead serious here. I'm at my wit's end trying to figure out what to post on this channel. I could try my luck with Mangs' hack of Fire Emblem Binding Blade on normal because hard is a real test of attrition. I could start on Paper Mario of 1,000-Year Door. I could do Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I'm at my wit's end, and personally, I don't know what to do anymore. This is actually coming from someone who really can't seem to figure out why the channel continues to stagnate. And yes, I enjoy the games that I post on this channel. The problem is more YouTube if anything else. Their algorithm keeps pushing my content more and more aside. That's what sucks. Don't you worry, I'll still keep going, but I'm pretty much going to start looking for a job because it's not working out. I'm actually pretty serious with that. I never like talking about things outside of my control. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, I never like talking things outside of my control. Thing is, people will kind of find me on as a desperate person who just needs attention. I get that, obviously. I still do. But the point with this here is simply this. My mental stability is fracturing. And all of it happened because my country's government decided to go after hardworking people. When the pandemic came about 2 years ago and everything was shut down, people were at an impasse. Didn't help that they had to work in order to make money, needed to pay rent and such. So they decided to try their luck working from home, selling stuff online, etc. They made money and all, and it helped them out, but then a year later in 2021, the American Rescue Plan Act came about. The government wanted to know how much people were making, so even though they did provide aid, they decided to change things. Basically, they did things that the government doesn't want to tell you. For the year following, which is this year, they went after third-party services like PayPal, and if anyone made over $600 in GNS, they would receive a 1099K in 2023. I was sadly one of these people, all because someone very generous donated $1,200. Don't get me wrong, all of it went towards my channel as business expenses, and yes, there are a lot that I'm going to be covering that's going to be happening next year. My problem is my family, and I feel like I am a burden to them. Truth is, I still am. I have no job whatsoever. I've been looking, but all it has given me is complete and utter rejection. All it does is bring a feeling inside me that's gnawing at me every day. Sure, I did tell my mom about it, and I was a bit relieved, but when I was sick for about a week, that feeling came back. I know I will have to tell my therapist all this, but especially this year has already been dreadful. Sure, I had vacation with family in June, and I'm going to be having vacation again in January. Point is that I think I may need some serious help and serious therapy. Oh, I forgot to mention that I was sick for about a week, hence why I didn't stream. But I did make videos despite that. It's that being sick sucks. Being depressed sucks. And coupled with a whole bunch of other issues have driven my mental sanity to the breaking point. My family may be supportive of what I do, but I only hope that once all is said and done that they continue to do so. Truth is, YouTube just ain't working out, and I truthfully am on borrowed time. I did say that my plans for 2023 are going to continue on with new and old stuff, but with everything that has happened last year and all the sacrifices that I need to make to ensure that it won't happen again, things in 2023 aren't going to be pretty. What I can say is simple. Many games that I promised to do are going to happen here in 2023. I'll list a few examples. The original Ratchet & Clank trilogy. To celebrate the 20th anniversary of the franchise, I decided to try my luck in doing the original series, the OG, the original trilogy. Yes, I did them years ago, but not all of them. I didn't even do Up Your Arsenal or much of the future games, so they might be covered, or I'll cover them pretty much. The Sly Cooper trilogy. The franchise deserves a 5th game. I hated how Thieves in Time ended on a cliffhanger, but I also hated the fact that I didn't do the 3rd game, Honor Among Thieves. No excuses here. I'm going to be doing the entire trilogy again, but better. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Yeah, may as well, because honestly, after seeing Terminal Montage's Kirby 64 video, may as well. Rules of nature, as they say. Sonic 4, Episode 1 and 2. I literally want to dissect this game and find out what went wrong with this. I actually was talking about it with friends about how Episode 3 of this never happened. It's just sad. Now I feel like wanting to relive it for one reason. To wonder what went wrong with this series. Fire Emblem. Yeah, I may as well go back to doing Fire Emblem games, but with a twist. I will be doing a hack of Fire Emblem 6, but on normal. Don't question why. Not to mention, I'll also be doing the Tellius duology, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Path of Radiance will be on hard. Radiant Dawn will be either be on easy/normal or normal, which in Japan is hard. The only thing I need is a save file so I can include the additional content. If I get that, I'm good to go. More Zelda. Yep, this means Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, the Oracle games, and even Four Swords Adventures. A lot is going to happen this year, and the only road I have for it is forward. I hope you guys can be there. This is just a sample of what I have planned for this year. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, Pokemon Colosseum, and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I will be doing these 2 and many others. If you're wondering about how you can support me, I have that planned for January. Stay tuned for it. I should also mention that my Patreon is dead, and I don't plan on bringing it back. I do have a Ko-fi, but I'm going to set some limits to it. I'm focusing on channel memberships because that's my priority, and I wish I had more members because it can mean a lot. Just stay tuned regardless. And now for real talk, and this is something I want to gnaw at. If you remember my stream when Overwatch 2 began, you can tell that there is a lot that I have to complain about it. Yep, it's Overwatch 2. And it's appropriate because Ramatra is dropping in tomorrow, and I honestly feel that I need to let off my frustrations. Let's just get on with it. When October 6th came, Overwatch was long dead, despite the fact that Activision Blizzard promised that Overwatch and Overwatch 2 would exist side by side. They never made good on it because they realized that it wasn't worth it. They killed off a game I enjoyed for 6 years to make way for something much worse. Overwatch 2 is basically Activision Blizzard being outright greedy for the sake of it. There aren't any more loot boxes. Instead, it follows a battle pass similar to Fortnite. And for anyone new, it gets worse when you see how greedy they've become. It's also just sad seeing a beloved franchise fall like this. I enjoy Overwatch 2, but I swear to Christ, they have a lot to do if they want to earn my favor. I have actually 2 suggestions. The first is to fix competitive placements. Basically, in Overwatch 1, you either do 5 games in tank, damage, or support, or 10 in open queue. Here, though, you have to win 7 games, no matter what they are. After you win 7 games, you're rated. That's it. And it changes after 21 games. They need to use the Overwatch 1 way because it's not only easier, but it's better so that way you don't have to grind up wins just so you can get your placements. The second, and this is one that I will most likely get flack for, is to get rid of the shop, get rid of the battle pass, bring back loot boxes. Yeah, seriously. Loot boxes in Overwatch 1 is justified to me because no matter what happens, you get a fair chance. This goes double if you own all the skins and such. You get coins which you can then use on buying skins or stuff that you need. I can understand why they dropped it, but I can't understand the direction they took with it. It may be due to gambling laws in other countries, but geez, what a damn shame. They also need to make it easier to get Overwatch 2 coins. A lot easier. Seriously. Besides, it would give me an incentive to play and get what I need. If anyone has any other suggestions, let me know. Besides, these guys have a lot of work to do if they want to convince me. And that's pretty much it for this. I'm sorry. I still have a lot of work to do. I still have to work on Pokemon Scarlet. And considering how this last month's going to be, I don't even know I'm going to last. I really don't know. I do look forward to hearing your feedback, though, but hey, I'll look forward to it when it happens. If you enjoy it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. All of it helps. If you want to be more awesome, please consider being a channel member. For $5 a month, you hit that join button, and you can support my channel that way. Currently, I only have 2 members, but I wish we have more. It's a lot better than Patreon, I'll give you that, but it also gives me an incentive to keep on going. Anyone who was a former patron, please consider joining if you can. It helps out a lot. And plus, everyone who's a channel member is going to get shoutouts at the end of my videos. I've made that pretty clear if you've seen them. And starting on January 2023, at the end of this update video, I will be putting the channel update shoutouts, rather for channel members. So, it's not mandatory, but I would appreciate it all the same. That's it. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Like I said, no shoutouts this time. I'm postponing all of it until 2023. And once 2023 does drop, I've got a lot to say. So I'll see you then.